Let's talk about the Open. If you missed our little pre-game party that we had at Apex, this is some of the stuff that I talked about. Just wanted to bring you guys a little bit of perspective and some reminders before we get started with the 5 weeks of madness we call the Open. The Open is awesome. It's an incredible thing that we can do to better ourselves, to get ourselves outside that circle that CrossFit talks about, that we fail at the margins of our experiences. And if our experiences are this circle and we only ever stay within that comfort circle, we're not gonna get better. We only get better when we reach those limits and we expand ourselves. So if you're a person that has plateaued, or you feel like you just don't have that spark sometimes when you walk into the gym, or maybe for you, you're a first timer doing the Open and you just you're used to what you're used to at the box, this is gonna be an opportunity for you to be feel a little bit more revved up, have a little bit more adrenaline, and know how to use that in workouts. You're gonna have the opportunity to see how you've worked for the past year, whether you've given it your all in the workouts and you're really close to a pull-up or a muscle-up, and you've put the work in, you've done everything you can, full range of motion, you've worked your hardest. This might be the ticket. This might be the extra motivation you need during one of the Open workouts for you to get that first pull-up, for you to get that muscle-up. But if you don't, that's fine. There's no magic pill to the Open. Sometimes you see the highlight reel and everybody expects that the Open's just gonna magically make them do all these things. It's not gonna do that, but you can learn from it. If you take away something from every workout and from the whole 5-week experience, if you look at what you can learn from it, everybody should do the Open and everybody can get something out of the Open. Some of you guys, it's your first year. Some of you, this could be your 8th year doing the Open, and you might have some bad memories. For those of you who have done it a lot of times, we've all done it right and done it wrong, where we've looked at the leaderboard way too much, stressed out way too much over the workouts, and we've done maybe years where we've done it right and we were just treated them as workouts, gave it our all and moved on. So it depends what season of life you're in. It depends what year you're doing the workouts or what year you're doing the Open. But what I want to remind you, it doesn't matter. You might remember your leaderboard number from last year. You might remember your scores. People in the gym, it doesn't matter. They don't remember that. We don't remember each other's scores. We don't remember, and you're not judged by your leaderboard score. So if you have some anticipation or anxiety already about the Open, I want you to just let it go. Honestly, nobody cares that much about your number, about any of your scores. You care because you want to do well and you want to show that, but it's really not an identity of who you are. Honestly, if you get struck by lightning, next week we're not going to be talking about your scores in the Open. We're not going to be talking about where you place in the leaderboard. We're going to talk about you as a character. So remember what matters. I know people get all fired up, they get excited if there's repeat workouts, if there's things they want to improve on. If you improve, that's awesome. If you PR, that's awesome. You're gonna have a lot of people cheering for you. Ring the PR bell, have fun, celebrate. You're gonna motivate people. But if you don't have that, that's not a knock against you. That's not you're terrible and you shouldn't CrossFit, you should never compete again. It might just tell you maybe workout anxiety or when you have competition anxiety is something you need to work on. No big deal. It's not an indicator of who you are all just by these 5 little workouts in this one little bubble. Use it to gain something, to gain knowledge. If you have a workout come up and it's all of your bad movements, plan on it. Plan on it right now and then get your head right for it. If it's not your best movements and you're a person that maybe you dodge some of the workouts already when they're not your favorite movements, use this as an opportunity to practice them and get better at them. If you see movements that you love, embrace that, go kick the crap out of it, and then know that next week might not be the same workout for you and you might need to have a different mental strategy. But please don't waste your energy stressing about a workout too many days in advance, and then by the time you get to actually do the workout, be too tired. You're gonna hear about it Thursday night. Think about it, process it, look at the movements. What can you do? What don't you do so well? How do you normally break this up in a regular workout? You've all done most of the movements anyway. There'll be things you've seen. All you have to do is just go execute. The things we care about that you do for these 5 weeks is gonna be do your best, bring your best, and that best that you bring is gonna be what it is that day. You might get sick, you might not sleep very well. Whatever the case is that week, that workout, bring your best. You can always repeat it too. So if you do a workout early and you know you just were off, you can always repeat it. That's always an option. So that takes some of the pressure off also. On the flip side, I don't want you thinking, yeah, I can repeat the workout 3 times. That means you probably didn't give it your all the first time. If you have that much left in the tank that you can repeat that many times, you're probably not giving it your all that first time. So make one really good go at it and then see where it shakes out. But please don't live on the leaderboard. Don't make that be that's your whole focus. You have 5 workouts ahead of you. You have 5 weeks to really plan this out and do the best you can over the 5 weeks. But don't stress out over one workout, one movement. Don't beat yourself up. Once that one is done, move on to the next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. Focus on the things you can control. Get sleep, eat good food, think positively about the workout and the things you can do. If you're not good at bar muscle ups and they come up and you can at least do one, then you say, I will do one, and I will do one at a time. Not, I can't do 10 in a row unbroken. That's not gonna help you. Focus on what you can control and what you can do, and that's gonna help for sure. Take the pressure off yourself, have fun with it, see if you can get in with groups of people that you know you already work out with so that can feel a little bit more normal, a little more like a regular routine for you. And if you have been working in the off season and you have a goal for the Open for a number, then good luck, shoot for it. If you're stressed out already about the Open, stop now. It's a waste of your energy. Do the best you can. It's gonna be fun. You get to be a part of something bigger than our box. It's worldwide. You get to be a part of the biggest competition that people do and take part in for a fitness community where we all get to do the same workout. Have fun with it. Little news flash, none of us are going to the games. None of us at our box are going to the games. That's a very small percentage. Less than 1% of all the people that are going to do the Open are going to the games. Leave the pressure to them. Leave the pressure, leave the stress, leave the anxiety to the people that have deals. They have sponsorships. Their livelihood depends on those sponsorships and getting to regionals and getting to the games. That's none of us. Leave the stress, leave the pressure, leave the anxiety to them. As soon as that starts to bottle up, think, ooh, actually that's not me, that's them. We don't have pressure. We get to go work out, have fun, have a really great time doing the Open, giving it our best, hopefully learning and growing from it. So good luck, everyone. Do your best. If you have any questions, let us know. But I'm excited to see what comes up and who's getting some PRs, who is gonna get their first muscle up, first pull up. If you don't, I'm excited to see what you learn, how you learn from it, and what you take as goals for next year, and to see you guys work hard in the off season for next year's season as well. Good luck and go get them.